Hi, beautiful Bravehearts. It's Lorraine here, and I'm here with Tora in Australia. We are here to present the DoD 5-Star Healing and Training Retreat, personal training and treatment. This is something that we offer in Zihuatanejo, Ixtapa at the Healing Center, and something that Tora offers in Australia also. Tora, do you want to let people know what it is?
Absolutely, absolutely. So what this is really where we provide a beautiful 5-star environment where we use all of our incredible healing modalities that we offer at Doc of Detox, and really create a personally tailored, curated healing journey experience for you. And we have many, many different possibilities and many different options. But really, the purpose and the reason is to take you out of the environment where the dis-ease, the dysfunction was created, and really immerse you in a space where you are held from the morning when you rise to when you close your eyes, and really show you what true healing is. Lorraine and myself, for example, we are master trainers, and we have the possibility to work with a huge variety of tools. So we do the perfect day consultation, really creating the perfect day, the incredible Wolf non-surgical deep tissue treatment, which really goes deeper and is able to go into any areas to really turn around and activate deep healing. We use the nutraceuticals, so really educate you on the wisdom of how to really access the different body systems and really fast track deep healing and detoxification for the results to happen. We have incredible energy medicine devices that we work with. And then through this time, it's really an intensive, a potentized experience. So in real time, you can experience deep shifts. And, you know, most of my clients, and I'm sure you have a similar experience, Lorraine, you know, have been on their healing journey for a long time. They've, you know, worked with allopathic things, they've worked with alternative things, with natural practitioners, nutritionists, naturopaths, all different things. But somehow the deep activation of healing hasn't ever been reached. So that's really, in a nutshell, why and how we do what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
When we can bring all the information from the DACA detox together and explain it in a very loving way, so that you can understand, first of all, how beautiful the body is. You know, your body hasn't forgotten how to heal. We need to provide the body what it needs. And in this world, we are in such a toxic world. It's never been this toxic. From the air, from the water, from the ground, from what's going on up here, it all brings that vibration down. We are the highest educated generation yet, but we're the sickest. Now that speaks volumes. What's going on, right? You know, so we've got to take massive personal action. And when you're in a 20-foot hole, a 10-foot ladder is just not going to get you out. And that's why we have these healing centers. You know, so you can go and like Tora said, you can take yourself away from the situation where the dis-ease started and bring you to a brand new place where you're being comforted and looked after and cared for and, you know, worked on, and you have the ability to use all of the energy devices, to bring the volume, bring the vibration of the body back up. And that's where healing happens.
I think you're right when you talk about volume, because I think a lot of the time, I think, Lorraine, you know, we experience the people we work with, they've kind of given up really even to get results and to step into healing. And it's this sort of, it's like I reckon the volume is on, and even the the mute button sometimes is on, because we're sort of going around in these endless cycles of kind of disillusion. And what we really do is we kind of rip the Band-Aid off. And what that also means sometimes is just getting really real where we are. What are the toxic beliefs? What are the toxic habits food-wise? What are the toxic relationships? And, it's for me, it's sometimes also playing good cop, bad cop, because we live in a time where honesty, and we're really saying, look, if you have sort of created, and we all create our reality, we create our diseases, our illnesses and things. So, what is our part to play in this kind of disconnection, disremembering of our true essence and our health and our vitality? And sometimes that takes really from eye to eye, from heart to heart, and really say, look, why are you here? What is your passion? What is your purpose? Why do you want to keep living? And, a lot of people, I feel they're not really living, they're not really dying, they're sort of in this grey fog in between. And working with us, what that really is, it's an investment in yourself, and it's an acknowledging in yourself, and letting another practitioner, letting Lorraine or myself or Dr. Sage Wolf or Dr. Daryl Wolf or any of the other practitioners really see you and witness you. And it's a contract with yourself to step into this deep healing. And, and change and transformation and healing doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It doesn't happen eating Doritos on the couch. It comes to a point of saying enough pain is enough. Enough is enough. The pain of continuing is so much more devastating than the pain of actually stepping into looking, what are the changes, what are the habits, what are the things that we need to give up that aren't serving us, and to really choose ourselves for the first time.
Yeah. And, one of the biggest things for me was that Braveheart emotional stuff. For me to be able to truly love this beautiful body, I had to come back and really respect, protect, forgive, trust, and totally love myself. That Braveheart oath was the best thing that I could have done. I mean, the Love Band, Life Band, yes. And putting sticky notes up all over the place, yes. The sticky notes that resonated with me, because what I think, where my thoughts are may not be where your higher thoughts are. So, doing absolutely everything you can and looking at it from all four pillars. Like Tora said, from the diet, how are you eating? Are you eating raw and fresh? Are you introducing things that are going to raise your vibration or bring them down? Processed packaged anything. Anytime we grab something like that, our body has to steal from our reserves. And if we are in that down, if we're in a state of disease, there's no reserves left. So we're hindering it. So we've really got to take massive personal action. And it's so much easier when you are in a situation, in a place where that's your choice. You don't have to worry about anything else. Everything is being taken care of for you. All you've got to do is show up and do the work.
That's right. And we get all different types of people from all different walks of life coming and healing with us at our 5-star personal treatment and training retreats. And, sometimes we have people who are sort of really on the, are really on the sort of death's door is probably the wrong way of saying it, but have really given up their spirit. And then it sort of takes a little bit more to actually, and thank goodness we have the energy medicine and we have all the incredible experience. Dr. Wolf has been doing this for over 40 years. So we have so much experience of really to activate the healing spirit, to activate that. But then we also have beautiful couples who just know that they're not living their best lives and health and vitality. And one of the most amazing things of that we offer is we don't actually treat you. We actually teach you to become your own practitioner. So if you come with a partner, or I've had whole families come together, a mother with her 3-4 children come together, and then we actually teach you to become the practitioner. So you can then use this incredible technique on your own family and friends, even if you don't want to do it for a living, that's absolutely fine, but to free, different things going on in the body, in the lower back or the knees or the neck or any joints, and to be able to work with each other to unlock and unblock and let health and vitality and mobility in. And this thing that, when we age, we get aches and pains and we sort of start to shrink and shrivel, and that's all a choice. That is just, I believe aging is a lack of remembering our true potential, who we are to be here on earth. And all we're really doing is we're going into those little spots and saying, wake up, the love, the oxygen, the life force, the vitality, the life flow is going in. And then with the, incredible energy medicine we have, we just can fast track that process so the body really remembers what it is to have good lymphatic, good blood circulation, good fluid in all the joints. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely can go from a state of dis-ease to a state of ease and thriving. I don't know about you. I spent way too long surviving, way too long. And I don't want that anymore. I want to be on that thriving. I'm not going to settle for anything else because it's not where I want to be. So one of the things you can do is download that Perfect Day Manual. This is a start that you can do. You can download the pdgfree.com and start going through it. And so by the time that you come to one of the retreats, you've already brought the inflammation down. You've brought the fire down. So now when we go and do some work on you, we're going to be able to get in there a lot easier. Right, Tora?
Absolutely. And it's really that way you really, you get much more actually out of your investment. Typically, for example, I'm going to a road trip in South Australia in 3 weeks. So that's about 2,000 kilometers from where we are. We have some family and friends there, and my husband is doing a big motorbike race there. And so I've been talking to clients all week this week, and they've downloaded their manual and they've put the order in for the nutraceuticals. And that way, within the 2 weeks, we can do some juicing, some intermittent fasting, some raw and fresh to really bring the vitality in the life force so that, they have a level of learning and of understanding and are really cleaning and cleansing the body. And then when I come with the Cellsonic and I do the Wolf non-surgical, the treatment and the transformation is so much more effective.
Yeah. Yeah, we are so blessed to have all this information at our fingertips. And, to watch somebody go from not feeling like they have anything to live for quite often to walking out that door with a smile on their face and a glow in their entire body. Like that is transformational. That's why we say we can reverse the irreversible. The medical system is great for emergencies. We need them for emergencies. If I break my leg, I need to get it reset or maybe operated on. I don't know. And they do that really well. But they don't know nutrition. They don't know how the bodies really work altogether. They know, a heart specialist knows the heart stuff. A brain specialist knows the brain stuff. But who's connecting all that together? So we really need to understand how the body works. And in the DACA Detox library, so you can go to docofdetox.com/library and start looking at the issues that you've got in your tissues. You can go to Reverse the Irreversible, and it's alphabetical, all the different issues you can go through. If you're in stage 4 or whatever stage inflammation, you can go to the Braveheart. No. It'll come to me. There's a couple of books on cancer and disease. So Braveheart Emotional, connection between cancer and disease is one of them, and the other one is Braveheart, uh, Emotional Intelligence Masterclass. Both of those things would be a good thing to start going through, because then you'll have a better understanding of how your thoughts dictate the diseases that you get. And it's been proven 100%. You know, we've got to understand that what we think of, what we speak is affecting us, especially if we're thinking and talking about us. And most of the time that's what we're doing. You know, so we are causing the dis-ease that we have in our body on a very subconscious level. We don't even understand that we're doing it. So going into the library and start, you know, reading, going through the information, there is life transformational information there. The domino effect of normal living. Normal is like this because is it normal? Everybody's doing it, that part. You know, if you call the majority normal, then yeah, everybody's doing it. But is it where you want to be? It's not where I want to be. I'm done with that normal. I never fit into that normal. So, you know, you've got to be ready and open to really dive into this health thing. And like Daryl says, taking massive personal action, because that's what's going to get you there. If you only do the diet and the exercises, yeah, you'll get some results. But will you thrive? No, I don't think so. Not for very long. And you'll be back either where you were or maybe with something else. So we need to get to the very root cause of where this illness came from. And that is emotions.
That's exactly right, and you've really you've laid that out beautifully, Lorraine. And it's really that, you know, the physical starts in the invisible, and you know the way everything we eat, we drink, and we think, it sort of all leaves the body, but it's the vibration that stays behind. And you know what that really gives us is a lot of hope, because we know that every 7 years, every single cell in our body is completely regenerated. So, you know, the saying, when was the best time to plant a tree? That was yesterday, but the second best time is today. And we are a living, breathing, energy-emitting organism. And yeah, that gives us extreme power and freedom to choose. And when we say, you know, taking massive personal action, we are not saying doing another hard thing and another diet and another, you know, hardcore flogging yourself to death exercise program. What we're actually inviting you to do is to learn to love yourself 1% every day. And loving yourself sometimes means not eating the toxins, not having the difficult thoughts. But, you know, even if it is difficult, in the mirror, showing up to yourself and looking at this beautiful being that you are and saying the Braveheart oath. And after distance and time, actually saying that, you know, I sometimes still say it, and, you know, we all slip off the wagon sometimes. And, you know, when I get very stressed sometimes, and I have, you know, clients that are extremely unwell, and it's sort of hard not to take that into my emotions and my dreams and things. But when I show up for myself with the oath, it's like it's just remembering the commitment that I make to myself and my life and my passion and my purpose and the family and everybody that I touch. And we're doing that again and again and again. Whatever we seed, whatever we water, whatever we focus on, and that grows. And if we do that 1% every day, that is huge. It's more than most people ever do in a lifetime. So yeah, this work is both very complex, but it is also very simplistic. And, you know, if this really speaks to you and you're sort of sitting on the fence and thinking, wow, you know, what they're talking about, that sounds beautiful, but I don't know how, we actually are holding the incredible courses again, one more time in North America, in Florida. And then the last time we're doing the courses again, hosting in Australia. So that is the New World Practitioner, where you, for 9 days, Dr. Darryl Wolfe takes us through the incredible training of really getting to know ourselves. He calls it cracking the coconut from the inside out. so you can taste the juice and really drink that and become self-resourced and nourish yourself and love yourself back to health from there. And then Dr. Sage Wolf is taking us for the Wolf non-surgical training, and this is a 11-day training. It's the most incredible, powerful, transformational bodywork, life-changing bodywork in the world. So you can become a practitioner for both of those. And then last and not least, Lorraine, would you like to tell us what you will be hosting again in Florida and in Australia?
Yeah, I'll be hosting the Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention Masterclass for women. And, you know, I look at my own history, and I had 7 surgeries in the pelvic area by the time I was 40. Seven. You know, I didn't know any better, and it's my passion to help educate women and let them know that we do not have to live in pain. We do not have to get pieces removed. All we have to do is understand how the body works, nourish it, honor it, respect it, love it, back to health. And in this course, this is specific for women. And when women get together, there is magic that happens. There is a beauty that comes out. We're all there for the same reason. And, you know, we do the yoga, we do some meditation, we do some healing circles, and we do a little bit of non-surgical too to open up the pelvic area. But the pelvic area is our powerhouse for healing. So when we can truly ignite that fire down there, like I said, the magic happens. And in 3 days, it only takes 3 days to see the transformation. You know, people come in, women come in, and they're looking tired or lethargic, maybe a little gray, very emotional. And then they leave in this brand new feeling of, oh my gosh, I love this. I love who I am. I can do this.
It's absolutely magical, and I witnessed that training for the first time last year in Australia, Lorraine, and it's just so beautiful just to see women connecting with themselves and really dropping this hardness, because, you know, from the minute we sort of came onto this earth as little girls, is this just sort of this protecting this shell. There's never really connecting with our divinity, with our you know, beautiful feminine sacredness. And, you know, when we connect with that, we can find our power out of softness and find a flow. And it's sort of, you know, we become sort of part of this oceanic energy, and, you know, coming from that place and really resourcing our magic and our creation and our vitality and our relationships, you know, rather than being shut down and thinking there's something wrong with us. And it's something we just haven't been taught. We haven't been taught as little girls. And just knowing that, you know, as women, we are the ones who perpetuate life on earth, and to understand that intimately and the role that we play for ourselves, but also the other women. And then, you know, we let the men be the men, and we just really sink into that essence of who we are.
Yeah, and women leaving the course are much more passionate about their relationship when they leave it. Like there is such a good connection that happens afterwards with their spouses. You know, it's transformational. When a woman is truly connected to her pelvic area, she is strong. She is strong and feminine and soft and fully in her feminine glory. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah. For me, the way I would describe it, Lorraine, is like a radiance, like this light from the inside out, you know, like a radiance that is activated. And it's just so beautiful just to see that light in women. And then it's just something it's like a, you know, the fire's always burning, but in a really beautiful, nourishing way and in a really regenerative way. And then we don't need so much power from the outside. We don't need so much grasping on the outside. So yeah, it is really beautiful, and it's a super safe and just an environment where you are held by other women, and just to heal, come in circle and to heal together. That's really, it's such an ancientness, and really this part of remembering at the core of who we are. So if you would like to have more information and to look at where the courses are being held, and we're also doing free lectures. It's free lectures. I think you've got one coming up there shortly, Lorraine. Is that right?
On Sunday. Yeah. I'm hosting Dr. Wolf on Sunday for a day with the doc. So anybody in the Calgary or Alberta, Saskatchewan, BC area, and you want to, it is a long weekend here. So you want to make a true long weekend, just holy smokes, bring it home as far as your health goes. This is where you should come to the DACA Detox Day with the Doc here in Calgary. If you want more information on that, you can go to braveheartnation.com and click on the lectures, and Calgary should be the first one that comes up there. And then there is lectures in Stewart, Florida, and then the Australia lectures. And that's about it. But and then I also am hosting the Pelvic Restoration and Disease Prevention Masterclass here in Calgary, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. So anyone interested can either go to BHN, braveheartnation.com, or they can give me a call, 403-605-9216, and I can give you all the information. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lorraine. And if you have any questions about any of the Australian lectures or courses, we kick off, I believe, in Victoria on the 13th of July with the lectures. And the first course in Coffs Harbour is going to start on the 7th of August. You can either jump on, like Lorraine said, look at bhnuniversity.com or braveheartnation.com. and click down and you'll see all the lectures where you can put your name and you can register. Or if you have any questions, you can personally call me on 041 399 3493 and then see if you have any questions about the training and how that would relate to your life. And, if you have questions about accommodation, anything like that, I can take care of. Or if you would like to book an incredible 5-star healing retreat, you can just jump on dod5star.com and look at the availability in places. And I know that they're getting pretty busy, aren't they, Lorraine?
They are. And just know that Dr. Sage will come to you also. So if you're kind of a private person and you want to do this on your own, just give us a ring and we'll make that happen. You can call the 1-855-900-4544 extension 5 and talk to Dr. Daryl Wolf directly about it. Also, forgot what I was going to say.
I'll just chime in. So, and if you're looking for a 5-star personal treatment and training retreat healing experience, then you can you also reach out to me. Once again, my number is 041 399 3493. I have only 2 more shorter spaces available until Dr. Wolf and Dr. Sage Wolf and Lorraine brave our shores again. So I'm getting fairly busy, but if you would like to do that, I invite you to do that. And I have all of the energy medicine and can really tailor a beautiful experience. But look, please come and join us for the life-changing, life-saving trainings and really activate your own healer, your own practitioner, and really connect to your passion and your purpose. In the current world that we live in, our work is meaningful, it's life-changing, it's transformational. And it's an honor to be doing this, and it's an honor to be talking with you today, Lorraine. Thank you so much for your wisdom, and thank you for doing what you're doing. And I'm so excited to see you again in August in Australia.
Me too. You bet. It's beautiful. I remember what I was going to say is that we have brought our prices down by about 35-40%. And if you're Canadian, you're paying in Canadian dollars. If you're Australian, you're paying in Australian dollars. If you're US, you're paying in US dollars. So we have done our part to bring this as and make it as affordable as possible for you to get this information on the courses. And of course, we're here to talk about the DoD 5-star Healing and Training Center in Ixtapa and in Australia. So yes, reach out to either Tora or that 855-900-4544 extension 5, and we will build a retreat, a healing journey, a health retreat, whatever it is that you want, whether it's a juice retreat, a water retreat, you just want to go and relax and do some healthy things, maybe use the energy medicine, or maybe you do have a dis-ease that you want to get rid of.
That's exactly right. And doesn't matter where you're at. Nothing is really irreversible. And, whether you're a couple, whether you'd like to come with a girlfriend, and, especially through a juice fast, that can be a little bit tough. And just to have someone who's, like Lorraine and I, and the other practitioners, we're constantly after come off an 8-day juicing cleanse. Actually, we did it with my teenage children as well. So my husband and I and them. And I know what that feels like. I know what it is to do the ultimate water fast. I know what it is to do the enemas and the infusions. And I think to have someone who has walked in the trenches and who has this embodied experience to really hold that space for you. If you're an athlete, if you're a couple who love running and you've got things with your hips and your knees and your ankle, things like you're sort of more of an athletic personal treatment, self-healing retreat, we can really tailor that for you. And the perfect pregnancy retreat, if you're looking at a couple and you're having trouble conceiving, then we go through, really look at the body systems and look how things are functioning and flowing, and then really will personalize both the Wolf non-surgical, the energy medicine, the nutraceuticals. We have so much experience in this to really get the life force and the vitality back into the body. And, and if you just want to come for a nice holiday and you don't want to touch anything and you just want to be served in a 5-star environment, we can also facilitate that. And, I have clients, and I know that Sage has that too, because he travels all around the world, who has even repeating clients. And, I have mostly women actually, who come to me every 3 to 6 months. And the first few the retreats, like 5-7 day retreat, it's a little bit more intense because we're really working at, breaking down really calcification, scar tissue, mobility things that are very painful. But, some clients now 2 years down the track just come for a little checkout, a little clean out. It's like, going to the dentist and having your teeth clean. It's then when the life force is going and flowing. And then, I also do lots of movement and lots of other practices to really build beautiful rituals that activate different things. If you want to move better, or if you're in athletic things, or if you want to do more yoga or breath work, we can really tailor that. So wherever you are at, we can build that completely for you, to your budget, to your needs and to your requirements. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing in 2 beautiful places in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So again, if you want more information, you can go to it's dod5star.com for
right.
the
Yes.
5-star information, the retreat information. But if you want course information, that is braveheartnation.com. You can look at the courses. That's where you find the lectures too. And you know what? I don't know. I think we've covered it all.
I think we've done great, Lorraine.
Yeah. So maybe we'll end it with the Braveheart Oath. I can say it if you like.
That would be great.
Okay. I am love. I am healed. I am Braveheart. From the moment I rise until I gently close my eyes, I will trust, honor, respect, protect, forgive, and totally love you. And you're looking deeply into your own eyes, into hopefully a full-length mirror, and you're holding the sides of that mirror as if you're holding the most precious gift you've been given. And then it goes, before anything or anyone else, so help me God, because I can, I am love, I'm healed, I'm Braveheart. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Tora, for all your inspiration. And I do look forward to seeing you again in August.
Thank you so much, Lorraine. And thank you to all your beautiful brave hearts. Thank you so much for listening. And please come and join us on the adventure of a lifetime. And this life is not a dress rehearsal. So let's play for keeps, and let's really invest in ourselves, taking loving personal action.
You bet. You bet. One love, one law.
One love, one law. Goodbye, brave hearts. Thank you, Lorraine.
Yeah. Love ya. Thank you, Tora.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Welcome back, Bravehearts.
440.
This video is dedicated to the true caretakers of this planet.
We gave them 3 minutes.
All the Braveheart women. It is entitled, I Am Woman.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Let me just say this.
I've got lots to do here before Daryl gets here. So,
but I want to tell you what I think about women.
Thank you.
You are beautiful. You are smart, funny, kind, and you are unique. There will never be another like you. You are love and affection. You are never too much, but always enough. You are more precious than any diamond. You are the most amazing of all God's creations. You are worth more than you could ever imagine. Your value is more precious than all the earthly things. You are powerful. You are strong. You are more than capable of doing anything and being everything. So now, you must rise to take your place by taking back your feminine power.